Hi, my name's Robin Symes. I'm here at the Reunion Resort in Orlando, Florida. We're home of our winter training in 2010. I want to spend a little time today talking to you about pivot. Pivot is the movement of the body in the golf swing. Also coiling. You've heard that word a lot. What is coiling? Let me explain that first of all. In your body movement in your backswing, your feet will move the least amount, your shoulders will move the most. So as we're turning, your knees will move a little more than your feet, your hips will move a little more than your knees, your stomach will move a little more than your hips, and your shoulders will move more than your stomach. So the coiling, the stretching is getting increased as you go up your body. It's the reverse in your downswing. Your knees will move, then your hips, then your stomach, then your shoulders. So the stretching is getting released in the opposite way. So remember that concept as we're working through the pivot. Here's a pivot drill I'm going to encourage you to do to get the correct understanding and feeling. Take your left hand, place it on your right shoulder, right hand, place it on your left shoulder. Now, we're going to start the pivot with our shoulders. We're going to turn our shoulders through to 90 degrees. And I want you to turn your shoulders through 90 degrees with the minimum amount of lower body movement. Everybody's going to be a little different depending on your flexibility. Now, as you can see, I haven't moved too much to the right, I haven't moved to the left. My body's pivoting around a fairly central axis. Transition, key move, you're going to stretch your left hip. And then your upper body gets released into the ball. The right shoulder working down, left shoulder working up. Through to the finish. You can see from down the line, the angles which you created, the posture of the dress is maintained in the backswing. It's maintained through the impact, or through after impact part of these angles. So take your time working through the movement slowly. Dress position. Turn your shoulders through 90 degrees. Minimum amount of lower body movement. Left leg, left hip starts to transition. A little stretching. Right shoulder works down, left shoulder works up. Through to your finish. Run it slowly, and then once you get familiar and comfortable, you can add a little speed. So once you understand the address, the pivot movement in the swing, positioning the arms in the club, it's a lot more easily achieved.